Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my tarot channel. My name is Paulina and I want to do a reading today that is a little different than some of the readings I've been posting. It is a message from Spirit, from your guides, from my guides, from your higher self, from the universe, from God, from higher intelligence about your life and the current status of your life and where things are going right now. And I'm going to try to keep it short, but I can't promise that I will. So first card we got, I'm going to do a Celtic cross and I'm going to spread it on my lap here. Sorry, will take me a second because I want to be authentic here in my proceedings. 3, 4. Okay, so the current state of the situation, and all my cards are falling on the floor. The current state of the situation is you're coming out of a situation where you had to turn your back and leave. You're like emotionally abandoned, or you were emotionally abandoned, and you're sort of like rebounding from that situation. What's crossing you or coming what's coming up next in your life is 5 of Pentacles, dealing with some struggle that has to do with logistics or finances, or overcoming this issue, this financial problem. Really is 5 of Pentacles. Really what it symbolizes is poverty, but it can also be poverty of mind, poverty of feeling like you have a lack, like you don't have enough. What's on your mind right now, what's hanging over the reading, is the Hermit reversed. So you're feeling isolated, you're feeling like you are yearning for a community, but also there's something in this isolation that is deepening your perception, your intuition, your skill. The distant past and really the root of the situation is the Hanged Man. You may be in a situation still, but it started a while ago, where you're in a suspended state. You're like suspended, like things are not moving and you're pausing. The Native Americans had a term for this, and well, it's a vision quest, but also in Catholicism or just Christianity, there is I think it's called spiritual wilderness, perhaps, or the desert of the spiritual wilderness, something like that. It alludes to the flight of Egypt, where really, which is that after Jesus was born, he had to go into reclusive hiding in Egypt from King Herod for years, I believe, until King Herod died as a toddler, as a baby. So he was like immediately met with danger. That story may be significant here in your life. You may have had to like go into hiding in a situation, or go silent with someone or something for your own safety. Recent past is 6 of Wands. So there was something about public recognition here, being known. I don't know, that is important to you now, maybe as you're coming out of this turmoil. You're realizing maybe something in the public, actually, that there could be a public figure that you knew or know that's affecting you, but it also could be you may have had like a public success in some way, or maybe you're becoming more visible. Maybe you're posting on the internet or something. The future is you're becoming more embodied. in terms of like your creativity. And there is sort of like an emotional offering from someone at some point, like that is going to help you in your life upcoming. Somebody, I'm seeing some connection, emotional connection that will help you move forward in your life. Current state is the Justice card. So this is a different current state because this is like where you are at. And then, so there's something right now about like you feel like maybe you've been vindicated in some situation, or maybe there's a true ending in a situation that is very intense and maybe feels like you didn't have control over it. The environment is 3 of Pentacles. You're gonna have to work together with some people, group. You're gonna have to maybe to find this public recognition, or maybe with this public recognition that you've been putting yourself out there, it involves working with others to create a team that works towards financial abundance. So I see you in an environment where you're really thinking about your money, inner thoughts and fears, Page of Cups. You may be feeling like some emotional immaturity here, like maybe you're not ready emotionally for what's happening in your life. You're being asked to be more resilient than you've had to be. And the overall card is the 4 of Pentacles, which is about hoarding and not being able to let go. And holding on too tightly to what we have and not being able to release. And then the contextualizing card for the inner hopes and fears is Queen of Swords reversed. So this like fear, this like overwhelm, feeling like you can't handle this emotional situation, you're going to have to balance your emotions with your logical mind. And you've been able to do it many times in your life. But you're going to have to detach from these intense feelings to survive in whatever situation you're in. And I know that you can do it, because if we look to our childhoods, many of us had to survive many things that as adults we would think are intense. And there are ways that the body and mind works to get through things. Right now you're being asked to detach from the feelings of maybe several situations and to think with logical pragmatism about your life, and to make communicative, maybe with the swords, I always think about communication. Writing maybe could be really healing right now, and also maybe it could be a way to feel powerful in a sense. So I hope that this reading was helpful for you, and I hope you have a great day.